Slow down there, pal. One for you, too.
That's what I'm talking about. You're class X, sir. Mind if mine is vodka, though?
Vodka, really?
Yeah, it's my Polish heritage.
So, you from there?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Do you speak it?
I do. Not so good anymore. Since the old man died, that's been 11 years, 12 years. He spoke English, but it was a broken English, so it was easier to speak Polish to him. So once he passed, you just don't use it, you lose it. But it is what it is.
All right, let's take this shot. I know about one word in Polish, and it's na zdrowie.
That's all you need to know, pal.
Here's to...
Actually, pal, I'd like to toast us.
All right, go ahead.
To justice and doing what's right.
To justice and doing what's right. Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie.
All right, give me another one.
Slow down, pal. I'm not carrying you out of here tonight.
You guys from around here?
Just passing through.
Yeah, you got business?
Yeah.
Yeah? What kind of business?
Sales.
What do you sell?
I'm glad you asked. We sell this guy right here. You wouldn't believe it by the way he looks, but this is one valuable son of a bitch.
And he's pulling your leg. We sell women's shoes.
You sell women's shoes?
Yeah, flats, wedges.
Yeah, I know what women's shoes are.
Actually, my grandmother was a cobbler back in Austria until she immigrated with my mother. And then, they started a business together, and when you have a product, you need salesmen.
Yeah. So why is it that these two come in dressed like this, you come in dressed like that?
That's because I'm these guys' boss.
All right, get the fuck out
Don't
of here.
talk over me. See, sometimes you gotta lay down the law with these guys.
So let me get this straight. These two sell the shoes. Your mother makes the shoes. What do you do?
Well, I run everything. I oversee stuff. I'm kind of like a supervisor.
Supervisor. Yeah, I had one of those once. Worked in a big factory. Long time, 15, 16 years, doesn't matter. This guy's name was Frank. Real beauty. Everybody hated him. He was always barking orders. Pointing fingers. Blaming people for shit that was his fault. Got my friend Billy fired. That son of a bitch didn't do shit. Is that the kind of supervisor you are?
No, these guys love working for me.
I don't know, fellas. I think this guy might be playing you too.
Could be. But he's got his coming. You can trust me on that. I'm going for a smoke. Keep an eye on him.
So how about that shot? Huh? Do you want to take a shot? Come on. I'm being real generous. Let's
No
take
thanks.
the shot. Let's take the shot. I said no to a shot one time. Let me get 4 more. I actually remember the day. It was a Wednesday in January, and there was like snow on the ground. like just a little, like an inch or something, and like snow in the trees, and just a really nice winter look. And me and my buddies were out having a time. We were celebrating like a job promotion or something, and oh man, I mean, we're hitting the slots, we're talking to girls, we're slamming drinks, shenanigans, man. It was a good time, to say the least, and just one for the record books, I'd say. But about like halfway through, it hits me. I had switched shifts with a guy the previous week. So I had to be up next day, 5 a.m. And I was like having a great time, but I didn't want to be a zombie in the morning. So I'm like, all right, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Next round comes up. Everyone's, excited. What are we getting? Fireball shot, tequila. What are we doing, boys? And I'm like, I'm good, guys. I pass. Well, the guys I drunk with, back then, we didn't pass. That was some pussy behavior, if you will. And, they were calling me every name in the book. And I just took it on the chin. I'm like, fuck you guys. I gave them the double birds. And I got the hell out of there. They end up going bar hopping, and I just get in my car, drive home, crawl into bed, and wake up the next day thinking one thing. Why the fuck didn't I stay out? Why didn't I take that shot? Carpe diem, right? Live in the moment. But I had to make work, so, life just hits you like that, I guess. So I'm eating breakfast, getting ready, get a call from my mom, and she's like, all shook up. I'm like, what's up, Mom? What's wrong? And she tells me that the guys I was with last night, they all got in an accident. Nasty one. And, I was lucky, right? Saved my skin, not taking that shot, not staying out. Lucky me. But, the guy who wanted to take that shot was my brother. Lost him and my 3 closest friends that day. Really fucked me up. So I've never refused a shot again. Because, I'd give my life right now if I could take one more shot with my brother. So, how about it? To the people that make this life worth living, huh? Take the shot. Come on, take it. Na zdrowie.
Surrounds on me, fellas. I lost my brother too. Years ago. Nasty accident.
Your fault?
Yeah, his fucking wife Put weed killer in a plastic water jug. Fucking bitch. Didn't even have the sense to market. Ever since then, I swore I'd never get married. I'll stick to the drink instead.
You ever get lonely?
Not if I got something to drink and people to talk to. What about you? You get lonely?
Yeah. Yeah, I get lonely.
That's rich. You get lonely, really? With all the girls you see?
Oh, he's a ladies' man, huh?
Yeah, something like that. What are we talking about, fellas?
Nothing.
Well, your buddy here was telling me how your supervisor is a ladies' man. Is that right?
Oh, really? If you want my 2 cents, I don't think he has the best track record with the ladies.
Can we just drop it?
No, we aren't gonna drop it.
All right, man. There's no point in doing this. Let's
No.
just drop.
Why don't you tell this man about your last relationship?
Alright, well, I met this woman,
And her name was?
Joanne. Her name was Joanne, and every time I went into the department store, I saw her, and one day I worked up the courage to ask her out. We went out a couple times, and it was nice.
Yeah. Sounds nice.
Tell him the whole truth.
Alright, well, we did go out a few times, and it really was nice. Except her. She had this laugh. It's the most annoying thing you've ever heard. It was so grating. It sounded like... but like 10 times worse than that. And she would belt out laughing anytime I said anything, and she would just get louder and louder. God, she was fucking loud. And I'm not a funny guy, but for some reason she thought I was a fucking comedian. She also said the word them with a U in it. So instead of them, she'd say them. I saw them. I met them. And she would crack her knuckles. Really stuff that makes you want to break a girl's fucking nose, you know. So I brought this up to her one time. And I said, you know, this is just so annoying. I can't deal with this. And she belts out laughing because she thinks that I'm making fun of her. That she's just playing dumb. So I can't take it anymore. I do what I really want to do, which is break her fucking nose. And then, of course, you know, the waterworks start. And that's the most annoying thing yet. So I hit her again just to get her to stop. But she just keeps crying. And she's crying harder. So I hit her again and again and again. And no matter how many times I hit the fucking cunt, she just won't stop fucking crying, you know? I think I'm gonna use the bathroom.
No, you're not.
Sit the fuck down. You see, our buddy here doesn't exactly have the best reputation with the ladies. And Joanne was one of the lucky ones. He thinks he can treat women any way he wants because they've rejected him or embarrassed him or simply just annoyed him. But this time he fucked with the wrong girl. So, our boss had us pick him up. And tomorrow, we're gonna drop him off. And these men will be a little bit less forgiving than we've been. They're gonna do to him what every single victim's family wants to do. They're going to break every bone in his body before wringing the life from his scrawny neck. And that's the real job. Divine retribution for those who deserve it the most. So, How about one last shot? And one for you. Don't feel bad for this son of a bitch. He deserves every second of what he's gonna get tomorrow.
You piece of shit. Supervisor. I hope they make you suffer tomorrow. To justice, doing what's right. Let's throw it.
Motherfucker, come on, Powell! Powell, let's go!
Fuck, bring out his neck! On his neck, come on! Fuck, get him out! Too valuable!